Welcome to my 3-part series of how to generate B2B leads using LinkedIn and Sales Navigator.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel all around female entrepreneurship and how to generate leads through LinkedIn and pretty much anything else I'm going through. Just moving to LA from Australia and it's a journey. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through 5 steps on how to generate B2B leads through LinkedIn using Sales Navigator. There are 5 key steps. Number 1 is optimizing your LinkedIn profile. If you do not have a good LinkedIn profile, you're pretty much shooting yourself in the foot from the start. Number 2 is explaining what Sales Navigator is and why it is a powerhouse tool to be within your business. Number 3 is identifying your customer profile. So we want to be able to build a qualified lead list using Sales Navigator. Number 4 is the different types of outbound communication you can have. And 5 is my secret weapon tool that I use to automate this process. If you stay until the end, I'm going to give you a bonus tip plus a free giveaway. If you are new to LinkedIn and you're new to generating leads, first thing first is familiarize yourself with different types of groups and different types of people. Start connecting with people, but understand the platform is to create a community. We are all there as fellow entrepreneurs, or we're trying to build a career. We're trying to climb that corporate ladder, and we're wanting to actually be a human to human connection. We're not wanting to just get messages cold selling us a product. Coming into this, have the mindset that if you're just trying to be another cheesy salesman, this process won't work for you. Have the mindset of, how can I add value to this person? How can I engage with them with it in a way that is going to make them feel good about themselves? Because, you know, we don't want to wake up to a message that's kind of like rude and you just see an ego. It's not a vibe. When you add value to someone, they're going to remember you and they're going to be more open to when you go in to book a Calendly call or sell them your service product. It's going to be a lot easier because you've already built rapport. So let's dive in to number 1, how to optimize your LinkedIn profile.
Profile optimization. Step 1 is make sure you have a nice, clean headshot. You want a clean background and you want it to be a high quality image. Straightforward, I know, but the amount of bad headshots I see on LinkedIn, guys, we need to step up that game. Now, next is this line right here. Depending if you're a business owner or if you work for a company, you want it to be straight to the point. You want to identify with your target audience of what service you offer or who you work for and what value you can add to them. So think of something short and sharp, but make sure that it's within your wheelhouse of what you do. When you're building out your LinkedIn profile, if you own your own business and you're selling a service or a product, use the About section to really add value to your business. So what that means is, don't speak about your track record and what you've previously done. Speak about how your service or your product actually adds value and why. So you'll see here, you click see more. I've made mine in bullet points and really clear of why work with us. Our priorities is our results. And then my testimonials. Being an agency owner and having a platform, it's really important that when anyone comes onto my profile, they know exactly what I do and why I'm reaching out to them. But also they can see that it's easy to read. Like if I had a blurb here of what I've done for the last 10 years, they'd be like, cool, but what do you actually do? And vice versa. If you work for a company, you want to speak about your role within that company and why they're going to be working with you. Instead of actually talking about your previous track record, you really want to involve on your current role and what that looks like and the value that you add to your clients. And that's the same with your experience. Making sure this is filled out with enough content and context of why that makes you an authority in your space. So you'll see here, I'm actually doing an outbound campaign for one of our clients. So I add in there into my wheelhouse. But with Growth House, I've actually copied and pasted the same in the about. And so why I've done this is because this is what I want my outbound clients, my dream clients I want to work with, this is what I want them to read. So whether some people might skim past the about, because remember, you only see the first few letters. The next part of optimization is making sure you have this sounds weird, but the URL. I always think that if you have a nice clean URL, it actually makes a difference, as well as people want to see a healthy amount of connection requests. So if you are new to LinkedIn, really take the time to make sure you build up your connections to have that 500 plus. And also get your friends, family, and your colleagues to endorse your skills. This is really important. There's also a testimonial section where you can invite people who are your clients to actually give you a testimonial. The other thing that I think is super interesting is your interests. So show your clients and your community what you're interested in, because this gives you talking points and it gives them an overview of who you are and what you're interested in. Remember that LinkedIn is a community-based platform and we want to be able to engage with people in as much detail as possible.
Okay, we've finished step 1. Now, I want to let you know I've created a free ebook resource that has all of these steps through it and more. Plus, I've also created a Notion portal. This Notion portal is going to change the game. This is what I use for all of my growth clients that's within my agency. And it helps me be able to track everything, but it also helps me have a process. So the next time that I go to lead generate, I know exactly who I need to target and why, but also it helps me track my leads so it can be like your pipeline, as well as all of my copy that I use. Plus, Notion also has an AI built in. This is super helpful to make sure that you have the best copy for your outbound communication.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. In the next video, we're going to talk about what is Sales Navigator and how to build a qualified lead list. See you in the next video.